Right guys, today we're going to do the brake discs on the Civic. So I bought some EBC ones there. So green stuff pads and these discs here, the slotted. Obviously that will go with the, when we do change over the wheels over, gives it a bit more of an aggressive look. I open this box here. 2 sets of discs. Man, boxes winning boxes. That's the left disc. That's the right one. Get this disc open. See, I've just gone for the slotted with a bit more bite. Then we got I've gone for the green stuff pads. Actually, just for street use, basically. Not going massively aggressive. Yep, so green stuff pads there. Happy days. Obviously, they got their braking material. We'll get these up to try around normally, bed them in, and then get these discs on, see how they feel as well. Should be a lot better than stock. Obviously, the sort of stockish. We've just got normal discs on there at the moment, and paddage, probably padded discs and pads. I want just something a bit more aggressive because tend to do a lot of motorway miles. And you want your car to stop a bit better. So I'm just going to plonk this left side disc over there. Put this one down here. That's the left side. Yeah. No, that's the right side. I've been an idiot. Going the wrong way around. That's the left. Depends which way you look at it. Yeah, true. So I need to put that down because then I'm an idiot. Take this one. Put that one there. There we go. Always check twice. Or for when in doubt, left in my left and my right. Fun times. All the pads and the discs are there. We'll get the wheels off and get going. Right, before we can do the brake pads anyway and discs. So that's the brake fluid. .4 brake fluid. Yep, there you go. Take that cap off for the brake fluid. Release some pressure. Need that down there. Okay, it's not dirty. Yeah. I'll change that to 5.1. Let's put more 4.1 in there. Just checking the consistency of it. There we go. Happy chappy, both them off. That's power steering. Was it clutch? I said 4.1, so I assumed it was.
It's the same fluid.
Oh, okay. Should probably share the same reservoir fluid.
Same fluid, clutch and brake fluid.
How much of a pain is it to do that?
Not too bad. I mean, all you'd have to do is, where is it here? So that's the bleed valve.
Okay.
So you'd open that, and on the other side of that cap, it's like it's just an opening. And you'd keep topping that up and pumping it.
Yeah.
Pumping the pedal as you're topping it up until what comes through is clear.
Okay.
So it's not too much.
Cool. I'm just still mesmerised by these. Look how good they look.
I'm vtecing everywhere.
I actually drove a bit more aggressive today on the way here, just to hear the car a bit more on the motorway. Just left it like, instead of going into 6, left it into 4. Okay. Probably got this stuck here. Stop it flying around because we're mechanics, but we're not literers. Save the planet, people, and recycle. There we go. Cool. We'll get going. Get the wheel off.
Gloves.
Yeah, grab some gloves too. Grab some gloves. And we'll get back to breaking off the wheel. Alright guys, the wheel's off. Keys are ignition. Go take the steering wheel lock off. And then, huh? I lied. Sorry. Shall we? Sorry, in my pocket. Why are you not keeping it PG?
Oh yeah.
you moron. I thought I was gonna die there for a second. I thought I had a nail in the tire. It's actually a stone. I've never liked Bridgestone tires, but these ones are alright. They always seem like way too hard.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll go through a stage. I only went for Toyo boxes and then I went for that for cheap because I just got burned.
Well, you're drifting all the time. Then it's pointless. Buying fancy snazzy. Okay. Break it off.
Break it.
Because the piston's actually in this, isn't it?
It's there.
Yeah. I did look at the spoon calipers, like the like this like £1,000.
I know.
But it looks so good, that blue. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
we love the blue. Caliper off.
Push your piston back a little bit.
Oh, I thought there'd be a big block of pistons, certainly. There's nothing there.
No.
Guess I'm used to like the 4 pots, the 6 pots, and seeing the massive piston just sitting there.
Grease on the back.
Okay. Just realised we ain't. Oh, okay.
Carrier bolt off. Carrier bolt on here. Sliders are free.
So I was just looking at these, and obviously, I guess these ones won't matter. The outside in it, but the inside in another metal clip.
Yeah.
That's gonna matter. On these. That's the thing, though, my friend. I guess it's been a mixed bag sometimes. My friend like tried the yellow ones. I didn't really like them. They're amazing from the get go, and then just go terrible towards the end. I know the VW nations, they swear by EBC. He didn't get on with them.
I don't know. I've never really.
I guess the same thing with tyres, isn't it? Some people like certain tyres and some people hate them.
Yeah, I've never really had fancy tyres, brakes, so it's sort of like, for me, it's never really mattered.
But yeah, I'm just looking at the crust here. Look at that.
That's alright. That's fine. Just a bit of CV joint.
Well, that's actually quite good. The fact the CV joints are not leaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just look at that. The dust cover for the brakes is just completely obliterated.
It's like, believe it or not, it's not the worst one.
Yeah, virtually non-existent. Sunday, man.
I mean, the MOT perspective, the fact that it's still attached securely means that it passed.
Yeah. I don't know why sometimes I want to change these to braided, but it's pointless on a street car.
Those don't need to be tied anymore. What's that?
Okay.
Let's just match the disc up.
Alright, disc. So I think, because mine's a facelift car, I think they want bigger discs. You got bigger discs and calipers.
Alright.
So, where's the thing? It's absolutely painted, yo. Okay, Callum's in it straight away. Look at that bad boy. Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Always nice the fact that the listing said it is for my car as well. Oh, like a million times better they look.
Look better. So that doesn't actually have to be tight, but when the wheels are on and the wheel bolts go on, it holds it in anyway.
You ideally want it tight, not massively, but
that's it. That's all you need.
Cool. I guess you know when a wheel bearing's bad when it doesn't.
Well, when you put the wheel on, check for a wheel
wobble
bearing.
in it.
You spin it, and you'll either hear it or your top and bottom plate is usually wheel bearing. Best thing to do as well is get some brake cleaner and some stuff and scrape off all that crust and stuff there.
I grabbed some brake cleaner, dude. Well, that massive tub in the boot. To be fair, they did us a favours by giving us that massive tub. This stuff is amazing. How much was this? Is that £4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For a massive 750ml tub.
Going back to what we were saying about how do we know which ways
the
pads go. Usually when they have the squeal tabs on, they go on the inside because obviously the piston applies pressure from the inside, so that one will wear the most.
Oh, okay. So we put that on there. I'll just put it on here now. So straight down.
So get off someone else's stuff there. And then just scrape it off. Or a wire brush. You have one handy.
Got the wire brush in the boot, dude.
Have it?
Yeah. And I grab that. That's another thing that sort of come in handy as well. There it is. Wire brush. No, it's all these little things. I did think, I bought a glue gun, dude, so when you need to use it in your car, when you're done breaking your trim, you need to glue it back together again.
He's just trying to tell me that he wants to be a track car and have no interior. Yeah, you just want to get off as much crap as you can. Then that's how they in contact for the pads.
Mm.
They're like springs.
To be fair, they're not even that bad nick, are they?
No, but I think they've been done quite recently, haven't they?
Yeah. So just obviously said to refurb calipers tend to be that weird silver colour.
So, these need to be pretty tight.
Okay.
Always check to make sure these slide in and out.
Yeah, okay.
If they don't, make them slide in.
Okay. What span is that again?
17.
17, okay.
Go over with that again afterwards, we make it a little bit bigger.
Mm.
We've got a longer spanner somewhere.
We've got the breaker bars, haven't we?
Yeah. Won't need that much. Just make a little bit.
Mm.
I mean, I got them off with that, so.
Yeah. So far, I do feel like just do the red disc conversion.
Yeah, well, you only have to change the arms, don't you? Because they come with the hubs.
Yeah.
So, pretty.
I guess so when we'll put the other engine in it, we've got more power. Then it'll be like, well, I kind of need red disc.
Pads. This is an inside one. And I'd say the squealer goes at the bottom.
Mm.
So we'll put that one in there. Where's the grease?
Where's the copper grease? I'll grab the copper grease too. Oh. Okay, so it's a straight away one. I thought I could pierce it. Yeah, probably that's the thing I have to do on JCW because they squeal like hell them in when they're Mintex.
It's very oily.
Mm.
There.
Okay.
Top goes in first because there's like a spring, you have to push it in.
Okay.
And then it just slides in at the bottom. Bit of motivation. I don't like that.
Brilliant. So I'm gonna constantly have to sit down on that thing.
The wind is.
Came out of nowhere. Yeah, I was about to say. Grab that rubbish. And there.
I've done brakes before where, because they've obviously painted the pads.
Painted?
Sometimes you have to see that's like a paint.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they're a tight fit and you have to like grind off the paint a little bit.
Oh, right. No, I mean, I feel like someone like coming to customer like painted the hub and painted the caliper, painted
no. I have seen that before.
Yeah. Cool, happy days.
Now, with the piston, you just want to make sure that it's in all the way.
Okay.
So obviously it'll give you a hard time when you're trying to get it back on. Quite fresh brakes, so it doesn't have to go in far.
Yeah, I was going to say. So I thought it'd be a solid piston, but it's not. I guess we'll keep cheap kind of.
Yeah, these are pretty generic brakes, pretty normal. But yeah, you just push that in.
Okay.
Slide that over.
Happy days. Bolts go in.
Always do these up by hand first. There we go.
Always hate the feeling when you got new brakes and you put the pedal down, like, oh, nothing's happening.
Yeah, you know, I've always, I don't know, maybe some people disagree, but I've always been told that whenever you obviously pump the pedal up after, don't go straight to the floor because the seals in the master cylinder, and because obviously the pedal probably hasn't gone that far for ages, it'll push past the seals. So you just do a couple of slow pumps about halfway down until you feel it going normal. But there, done.
Cool, happy days. It looks amazing as well now. No, it's my turn. I'll give Callum the camera. No, I'll get cracking. Master mechanic level 6 now.
Top brake technician.
Top brake technician, that's in it. Right, let's get fun.
All you need is
We'll just take this thing over in it.
wire brush.
Yep. Copies.
I'll bring the stuff round.
Cool. This already there. Cool. All jacked up. We'll get it going. We got the bar to break.
The wheel bolts are already loose.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's get it in.
Suck it.
That there.
Swap over. I'll take camera.
Cool. We got the bars there.
I said they're already loose, so you'll be able to just take them out by hand.
Take them out by hand?
Yeah, they're already loose. Yeah, don't mess about, mate. Fully prepared.
Mate, and I come here and all I do, like, whenever I work, like, oh, what's for lunch? That's what I'm thinking about. Just amplify come on, big old wheelie.
The wheel turned into a seat conversion now. Swap side.
Alright, so we need to break off the back bolt. Always find this annoying. After you break it, like, oh, that's the best feeling ever. Then.
Yeah, I'd do the other one before you, because what happens is sometimes if you take the bolt out and then press hard on that one, it just swings the caliper. That's it.
Cool. That's done. Take that one out. Take you out. Two down there. Happy days. And then
Use the screwdriver just to pull the piston back a little bit, just to loosen up the caliper.
okay.
Just makes it a bit
So I
easier.
get it in here.
Yeah, like or on the other side, so it's between. Just find it a bit easier if you stick the screwdriver like in the.
What, in the caliper?
Yeah, in the.
What, between the paddle?
No, between the disc and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
So if you shut it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
It only needs to be a little bit just to loosen it off a bit.
Okay.
And then it just slides off really easy then. It's just one of those personal habits. I just find it makes the job a little bit easier.
Cool. And then you like take the pad off on it.
Yeah, take the pads out.
So is that the right way or the terrible way?
I mean, when they're old, it doesn't matter so much, does it? So.
Okay, there's a bit of life on the pad.
There's a load of life left in them.
Obviously, next you want to do would be a bit more rest.
It'd be interesting to like. It's a shame we can't test the disc to see if they were actually warped.
So that thing is minuscule in it because you said this one's warped in it.
It felt like it when you were spin the wheel. Well, obviously, when the wheel was up in the air and you try spin it, it would spin free up until one point where it was almost like someone was putting the brakes on.
Now we need to take these two bolts off of it.
217s. the way.
Oh, terrible. Come on.
No.
Oh.
So that's why I hit, you know, the way I was hitting the spanner down with my hand.
No, I'm too sensitive.
Not my screwdriver. There you go.
Oh, my fingers. Mechanic said, nope. I see mum and dad make said, "Daddy, don't become a mechanic."
I do the other one as well for the same reason as
Okay.
cracking the caliper bolts off the same way. There we go.
Okay, that was a bit boring. That was too loose. Maybe that was the reason.
I compensated with the other one.
Yeah. Someone's always compensating for something.
Oh yeah. Like Honda owners with loud exhaust.
Mate, my exhaust is not loud. It's quiet.
I wasn't saying yours.
I was going to say mine is
I
like.
didn't say it.
Man's like, it's just induction noise. Whoa.
Yeah.
I have to film it like you driving and just see like how obnoxious it is on that and then realise, oh no, I'm one of them people.
It is pretty loud.
You don't notice it. Okay, that's off.
That's it.
Give this good old girl a good clean. Screwdriver. Okay, take this back. I thought we'd just clean this first.
In whichever way you want to do it, entirely up to you. So like disassemble everything first and then.
Yeah, that bolt's a bit mashed.
Yeah, I think that's why they didn't do them up tight. And it's why I wouldn't do them up tight again, because sometimes they can be a bit of a pain to get out.
That's fine, someone line, isn't it?
But as I say, they don't even really need to be there.
Or just a guiding hole in it.
Yeah. It's just so that, because like I say, once the wheel's on, they just can't go anywhere anyway.
I know, you can't really tell with your eye.
No. You'd either need a gauge or
Yeah,
to
so
spin it really fast.
Yeah, to see the wobble. What this does, you know, obviously, what with no name on it.
Who knows?
I'm just trying to think if these are lighter here.
Probably about the same.
Well, this one's way better shape. Brake dust shield.
Oh, that's cold.
There was a brake.
I'm in the brake. Clean it out.
This old big old.
And now we're flammable.
Ow, I'm stamp myself. Is that about right then?
Yeah. And so it's just where the pad contacts. So here's the springs. So it's just that bit, like the inner edge are there, and the same on the other side. But they look pretty good. It's just wherever the pad touches, so that it's got a nice clean surface. Because what happens is with that build up as well, it makes the pad really tight in the hole. So obviously it doesn't have enough freedom to move.
Okay. Alright, let's get this bad boy back on then.
Disc first.
Rusty down there. Is there any particular preference or what?
Just where that grub screw. Obviously you've got the grub screw. It's got a recess. It's tapered for the screw.
Oh, okay. So I need that one.
Yeah.
When you say grubbing it, does it remind you of, like, you know, Gears of War?
It reminds me of Bug's Life.
That's a movie.
I just seen what you did.
Oh, wrong way.
That was the speed.
Yeah, Yeah. That's the speed, the one you adjusted. Yeah, the one on the side where your finger is.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Caleb's there laughing. Oh,
Ah,
I've been demoted, gone to level 5 mechanic.
That's it. Because if you're completely round it up, it'd be an absolute nightmare to go out.
Cool, we'll put that away there.
You can either drill them out if they're seized and stuck in there or rounded. You can either drill them out, or you can get a chisel and try and spin it with the chisel and a hammer and chisel.
I just think they look awesome. Like the little slits.
Yeah, they look nice.
I didn't want to go for like.
I wonder how long they're going to stay black.
Oh, that one stays black.
Yeah.
This obviously I want the inner.
I hope that stays black.
Yeah, the inner bit. You get down the minis and stuff, they go back with this colour in it.
Yeah.
Which is well annoying.
Well, I mean, it's like this, only at the end of the day. They would have looked fresh and they were rusty in the end.
Well, then again, probably the car city grade, isn't it?
Yeah. But
they got that. So.
They're not treated though, are they?
No.
They're not.
So let's get these. This way, isn't it?
That's it. If it's easier, turn the hub towards you.
Okay.
So it just gives you that little bit more room to see. A little bit more room to play with and whatnot.
Okay, cool. That's right.
Work smarter, not harder and all.
No, that's the wrong board.
Just the big ones under there, that's it.
Right now the two
Pads.
yes, down to there.
Alright, that'll be the inner.
So to get the copper piece.
That'll be the outside.
On the outside here as well?
No, it's literally just round that edge.
Oh, okay.
That's the bit that sits. Like I say, the bit that makes contact. So here. That's it.
Cool. The other side, so it's inside it here.
That bit you don't need to do, the inside.
Oh, okay.
Because that doesn't actually touch anything.
Alright. Never mind. I think like 5 minutes is the colour. Right, so this we said
Inside.
that way?
No, flipped. That's it. That's it.
You said push this one down first.
So put it in the top first because there's like a spring in the top. So you push it in.
Okay. And then
Sometimes it's easier if you go in at like an angle. Almost like as in with the pad going in that way. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. Come on. Is that it?
Nearly. Let's give it a little glove tap with the. Not quite.
Got it wrong?
Take it back out again. Just,
Nope.
no. So if you take them out, there's got to be a reason why. So
Clips.
So it could be underneath these metal tabs. They're not sitting flush because there might be loads of rust on the carrier.
Okay.
And like build up. So these little clips pop off. We just pull that off there. See under there?
Yeah.
You give that a wire brush, a good wire brush around there, especially in the gaps, and could be the same for the top as well. The top one might need doing.
Callum got the easy one.
No.
This is the extra bit of learning for you though.
Oh yeah.
Try. Pop that back in, so other way, flip it over, that's it.
Oh.
And you just
Okay.
and do the same again for the top one.
Okay.
Double check and make sure.
Cool. It's a bit of a hard one. To be fair, there is stuff coming off it as well.
Just to build up over the years.
Yeah, glad I bought the wire brush.
Try again. I'll stop you again.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit random, isn't it?
Still being a bit difficult. This is what I was saying about the paint on the. Sometimes you can take away a bit of the paint. That'll go.
Oh, I had it.
Hold the bottom of it.
Yeah.
No, that's too tight. So I'm gonna go behind the scenes and take a bit of the paint off, just the very edge bit of the paint.
Okay.
So
I'll let it a bit down. But yeah, do clean all the contact points. I'll get this other one on. And hopefully, yeah, be a lot more simpler. Fun times. Pause that for a bit. I'll get the copper grease going on. There you go. Cool. Happy days. That's gone in. That would be the old other lens out. Wait for Callum to come back and we'll put the other pad in. Sorry guys, just sort of checking on the caliper. Found out this caliper is actually leaking, and obviously it's fun times. So I have to order a new caliper. To be fair, obviously not that much, but not ideal. We did sort of notice when we were working the car earlier, weren't we? That we saw that grease. Trying to work out what it was. I guess it was just a caliper fluid leak. You know what's going to happen now, you're going to do it first time, innit?
looking for the grips.
Oh, the grips, down there, dude.
Did you push the piston back?
I haven't pushed the back yet.
I was just wondering if that's how you found out.
Nah, I just sort of took it out and I was like, well, there's a lot of fluid here. So yeah,
we can ring up the supplier, see if they've got any in stock.
yeah. Maybe like a thing we do on the weekend. I'll just order both sides, man. Be done with it.
I'd find out with the previous owner, especially if he's paid to have calipers, because you might be able to get your money back or even another one for free.
Okay.
Be worth checking on it.
We'll ring up A to Z and see what the price. If it's something stupid like 20 quid.
They're not expensive, but I'm just thinking he probably still has the invoice for these calipers, and you'll probably get another one.
Yeah.
For free at the end of the day. Free's always there.
Well, yeah, obviously, naturally. I've got his number and he still talks, so
yeah.
See what he says.
I'd definitely give him a shout first, because I'm stingy like that.
Well, yeah. No, if you get something free, you get something for free, innit? So I'm just noticing the bumper damage here.
Scuff.
Yeah, and is it been filled in or?
It looks like it's been painted. But we thought that anyway with the wings, didn't we? We thought it might have been had a bit of paint.
Paintwork at some point, yeah.
It does look like it.
Well, at least this arch ain't got a hole in it.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Obviously, I know we've got a bit of bubbling here.
It's to be expected on a 20-year-old.
Well, yeah.
Japanese car.
I just love the fact that like new cell cars with no underseal. like, no, I
know, yeah, they just don't care.
Yeah.
They're just like, it's alright, in 5 years you'll want a new one anyway.
Yeah.
Designed to last the end of the warranty.
Yeah.
Wow, that's it.
Okay.
It's in gear, innit?
Yeah. I would like to do the natural habit of mine, leaving cars in gear.
It'll be fine anyway.
No, it's just the fact that everywhere I've lived in it, it's been on a hill, so force of habit. Take it out of gear. There we go. Out of gear. Was it a bit sticky?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
But what else was it? Engine room.
Yeah. So we've done the discs now. Well, I did 65% of the work and then Callum did the rest. Got the engine mounts to do. So it's that one there, isn't it? And then another one.
This one here and that one over there. I'm just wondering, do we have to drop again the engine a little bit?
Probably have to, man.
No, this side you don't have to.
Like this side, because if you got that,
Side you
you're
might
going to have to, innit? Because the engine mount's here, innit?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Cool. That's one job done. Happy days with them. Pads, goodbye. They're alright. It was a plus, but I wanted to do something a bit more aggressive. Yeah. We'll have to try. There you go, there's a new disc. Pads. Well, yeah, that would help as well. Give them quick break. Quick pump. But turn the car on or just pump. Oh, cool. Oh, that's all the way to the floor. Yeah, it's gone firm down it. Cool. Right. Yeah, still love that steering wheel, it's awesome. Okay. And I'll get the engine mats out as well. Bring them around. Cool, they're here. Some lovely engine mats. Stop the rock of the engine. I'm going to quickly pause and change a new glove because this one's got teared up. There's new gloves on. Happy days. Callum's just doing one of the engine mats. What? 17 mils, he said.
17 for the middle bit.
Yeah.
That bit there, and then 14 for the
Okay, coolio. Does that mean we have to reuse their bolts and use the new bolts?
you read. Does it come with bolts?
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Trying to think where the washers go. So the engine mats have seen better days, hasn't it? Yeah. Joys of dirty dust. So the engine mounts are just over here, as you can see, massively perished. They'll make a world of a difference as well on the pickup. And then,
hail. Nice little headrest. Oh, the hail right in the back.
so most of it's tending to rain. I was going to say, do we need to take the arch liner out?
Possibly.
Okay, that makes one sense of the washer then.
Ow, my eye again. Yeah, we're going to have to drop it. Oh, my eyes. So you have to drop the engine down a little bit. Let's get the jack around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna have to come out of the way.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And bolty bolt. You got all my base layers on today, top and bottom.
Yeah, I got thermals on today for the first time. Is that not a 17? Is it 17 one side and not the other? That would make sense. Yeah. God.
About 16?
They just pick one size.
What, 16 or
19.
19? Okay, it's can't wait to roll around in the summer. Sunroof open.
Yeah.
Sound system all done up. That's it. Shady's on. Rolling hard. Mate, I can't wait to get the rims. That's what I think that's one will essentially be done with stage 1 in it.
Yeah.
Until we do engine swapping and mad stuff later on. We'll have to take you on a track day together. We'll go on track day in it.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to get that done.
Not the MX5.
Yeah. Next season.
Be interesting. Well, how many horsepower you got in yours?
It's about 100.
Oh, okay, be a fair fight then.
Somewhere. Well, I don't know because there's two different types of 1.6, and they do a long nose crank, which is the Japanese one. I think, and that's a weaker engine, but that's 120 horsepower. I think they say.
Oh, okay.
But then they also do the short nose, which is the UK version, which is a lot tougher, but that's apparently 90. But
okay,
friend definitely has the long nose one.
Yeah.
And I've kept up with that. It was like easy. It was like neck and neck. So who knows?
Actually, the horsepower wise were roughly the same, you know.
I don't know how.
So there's two different things in it. I might be able to dig in the corner quicker. You might be able to peel out of the corner quicker.
That round corner is unreal.
Okay. It's going to be like a...
If there's anything I'm confident in, it's that cornering ability of the car.
This is where the money's going to go into my suspension and tyres.
Yeah.
Kind of like, mate, I'm not paying 100 quid a corner. I'm like, yep, full tractor.
80 tyres and cheap coilovers, that thing cornered like nothing I've ever driven before.
Yeah. Where were we? What track will we go to? Like Donington or something fast, or we go to somewhere like?
I think
Bedford?
somewhere like twisty, short and twisty, especially if we're both still NA.
Yeah. But I love trial braking though. Going in the corners hard and then like letting the back rotate. That's why I like the fact that this has got it's got independent rear suspension in it, so the back end will come out.
You can lean on it.
Yeah. That's my style of driving, isn't it?
On your legs, so.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That, to be fair, with how many horsepower it is on sticky, even with the welded diff, on a decent set of tyres, you just go around every corner flat out, and it's.
Well, I was thinking I'll be coming out one tyre fire, innit?
Yeah.
So I highly doubt they do a diff for this one.
I don't know. No idea. I don't know if the gearboxes are the same across the range.
It's probably different, dude. Because obviously the Type car comes with a diff in it.
But I'm wondering if it's the same gearbox, but with a diff.
Don't know. I mean, it probably got a different code name in it. What were you saying before? What was that thing you said to unplug? to give it more power.
Oh, and some of the rovers and stuff like that, I've heard that people undo coolant temp sensors, so that they overfuel slightly.
Yeah. See, my problem is, would you be able to go to a track day and the noise reg on yours?
Oh no, that doesn't pass.
that will. You'll have to put a silencer in before you go. Okay, that's the old crusty one. And it is really crusty.
Yeah, it's just the bush, how soft the bush is. Like obviously that.
Oh no, about the bush, just the metal as well. Look at it. Look how.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's seen better days as well.
Okay, so let's figure out which way around is the best.
You know what the funny? This is gonna sound really stupid as well. I can't wait. When you take the engine out and change it, me to dance around in the engine bay. I don't know why. It's just a thing. My thing. The same thing as well with the Mini. I've always wanted to stand in the roof and dance on it, but then I know I'll put a hole in it. You're shoving the new one in now?
I'm just seeing how they fit, because obviously there's a load of different bushes and things and that.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out.
You took that one bush out and then a flat one in it?
Yeah,
when you took out the.
Obviously they're probably for different setups, aren't they? Slightly different. Ah, they're all Allen key bolts.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be reusing.
Yeah. I thought the same thing.
So
I think them two ones in it.
yeah,
them two.
That's what I think they are.
Because we took the same thing at the OME one as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what these are for. Is that for the other side then or something? Maybe the other side slightly different.
I don't know if they're because they're slightly different versions.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe for like the D16 and different engines, and they probably just made a universal kit in it.
Yeah.
What, are you looking for the bolt?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's like a whole chunky thing better. Yeah, it's a million times better. I'm getting a bit of zoom. We're going black everywhere. Coming over to the black headlights with the daytime running lights in them. To be fair, I've been annoyed the last few times I've been driving the car as well. This guy literally didn't, on the way back from the M6, literally just pulled out on me and sat slam on the brakes. And the van driver is like, I got pulled up next to him like because we then stopped in dead traffic. Or what are you playing at?
Some people just don't care when they see an old car.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, they've got the hardwire kit for the dash cams come up as well. So I'll order that. Then be done with that.
Okay, we'll do that all the way.
Gonna have a 4K camera in the car. Yeah, they're gonna go with the neck base one.
Oh yeah.
So front and rear. So we'll wire that up. Comes with like a fuse thing that goes into the fuse box as well.
Okay.
The wiring kit. So that's good. Like I said, I do feel at some point probably have to upgrade the battery. Upgrade the battery.
Oh, I don't know. As I say,
that should be thanks. They're gonna have the operator speakers. They're gonna be like way more wattage.
Yeah.
And then the sat nav unit. Then the dash cam's always gonna be on as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Well, as I say, sometimes it does surprise.
Yeah, like I said, you might cope in it, but it's it.
Right, so we are going to actually have to use these because of the length.
Oh, okay.
So,
have you got any Allen key bolts? Then?
Yeah, I've got Allen key sockets and stuff. I just couldn't be bothered to go find them.
Oh, okay.
But how much bigger is that on the head? We'll use the washers as well.
Okay. I was gonna say, man, you do realise there's another side, yeah? You put two washers in there.
Huh?
You put one of them.
Just one of them.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
No, we got it.
Sounds like, mate, trust me, mechanic.
I'm a butcher, I told you.
Well, you're a butcher on your car when we were working on that. Not doing that to my car. You're not slamming my car out either. Slam. I'm tempted to roll the arches, but given how old the arches, I'm like the paint will start coming off.
Yeah.
Can't be dealing with that.
Okay, well, let's get those.
I was going to say, dude, when your man's sort of working on the car in the rust, is it worth him checking out the rest of the car?
I mean, we could do that.
Yeah.
Find any, get him to hold it up.
Yeah. Well, you got Allen key bolts, like what? Oh, okay.
I'm guessing on the 7, but I think they're 8.
Okay. Euros. Cool. Ratchets here, dude. It's coming with a vengeance. Just as long as it's like you get a patch of the sun, then we're all right.
Quite tight. I don't like how tight that's going. Great. The same quick. I think they're a different thread.
How do you mean?
So the thread size is different.
Oh, right, fun times.
Great. And
They're not long enough, do you want it?
well, that changes things.
What is it? It won't grip.
Well,
It's too thin.
because the thread's different and it's going into the chassis.
Yeah.
Obviously, it would ruin the threads.
Okay.
But obviously, they're different threads, so we're going to need 4 of those, but longer.
Okay. Okay. Then was it back out then?
Which changes things slightly. Wonder why they did that. It's not the smartest move. I'll go and see if I have 4 of these before we decide to go into health rules.
Yeah. You found your trade card.
No. Right, I'll go find out.
Alright, cool. Sometimes we'll get pause it, guys. I guess that's the use of like random universal kits. Well, eBay life. Hey ho. Back in a sec. Guys, we're back after a while. We had to go and get some bolts to the threads that came with a new one. The thread wasn't the same, so we managed to pick these up from our local workshop. Put these in. Put the washers on underneath. These ones here. And that should make us golden. To be fair, so that's going to be one side done basically, and the other side needs to be done. The washer.
Cool.
As you can see, I'm a professional parts advisor and and supplier. Be interested to see how much of a difference it does make on this.
Honestly, it's going to change the game.
Oh, it changed. Well, no, I've done it before on my mini. It's going to change the biting point and just a pickup.
Yeah, you won't have that like lurching forward or backwards like when you ease off and when you put the power down.
Oh, we had that yo-yoing in it, the kangarooing in it.
It's like being on a bungee rope or a tow rope.
Saying that, when I was on the launch of the electric mini and stuff, I made it do that yo-yo. Like,
Kangarooing.
Yeah, but that was, I did it on purpose because my friend needed a piss and we're in the middle of like, had this pre-planned loop.
Yeah.
And so I was like, he's like, stop doing it. So then found us back pulled off so you could have go. Too strong in it. Not doing any work. Right guys, so doing the other side now. So taking the engine bolt off from here. That'll slacken off the engine. Propped up the engine as well. Actually, it's going to be slacked off. Then give it the old wiggle root. Then get the other engine mount on. So that's the other one here. The right bolts now. Put it on the washers. It's essentially good to go. We're taking wheel arch off again.
I'm going to struggle without taking it off if I can.
Well, this one, the wheel arch is a bit more terrible. First, the OME on it, like it's so bloody strong, it's uncanny. Which is a good thing and maybe a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not as pliable when you're trying to fit it again. Probably fair that, to be fair, I think that that arch line is stronger than probably the front bumper.
Probably. Grab the holding spanner.
Just take it out, dude. I've got to do the bulb anyway. Just take the arc line now.
That's what the spanner about.
Alright. Cool. I thought that was supposed to be a bolt.
14's out.
That kind of scared me at the end. Where's the bolt?
14's out.
Alright, 14 mil. Hoist up the engine a bit. Are you dropping it? Yeah. I thought you were going to host it up. Okay, dropped it. Happy days, food's on the way.
It's all you ever talk about, Ali.
That's it, food and cold. Food don't need them so cold. 14 here, Yeah, 14 here.
I'll keep that for your spare bolt collection.
Okay. Mate, I'll do when you know, like the bed. You need a bolt for the bed.
Yeah.
That's for that.
Family show.
Well, because you do a lot of the time, all like your IKEA furniture is all these bolts. I'll get that one undone. Get bolts underneath here. Arch lining, bang bangs.
Bang bang. We need to put a bolt back on under here as well and lock tight these ones.
What do you mean?
You remember the other ones we said we'd check and didn't check on the exhaust?
Oh yeah. Okay.
One's fallen off.
Is it fallen off?
Yeah.
I was about to say that one looked a bit
We need to
lopsided.
lock tight them as well.
Okay, we'll lock tight them as well. Fun times. And I keep ripping the gloves. So we'll probably have to order the medium instead of the small ones that I'm wearing. A bit more flexibility. Which one fell out then?
Yeah, this one over here. In the corner.
Where?
You're coming out now.
Oh, okay, yeah, just seen
See
it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Right, mind your head and your hands and your face and stuff.
Cool.
Coming down.
Cool. That's dropped out nicely.
So he's doing it blind.
No, it's been a bit of our old friend, the arch lining in it. Old engine mount. Yeah, that's a bit ripped.
So we've got the
Seen better days as well.
There was another washer we needed as well. Where's that one gone?
Which one? That one.
No, it was for the.
Oh yeah, you need a thicker one.
Yeah.
Put that in.
We take this wheel off.
Yeah, just take it out, dude. I think there's one bolt at the top, and then that got that screw. Should I get my tool? Okay. Mighty Callum's gonna just do it by hand, isn't it?
No, we're gonna need the tool.
Need a tool. Alright, that's in my tool. I'll go and get that. Last thing, innit? Whilst you've done that as well, I can do the bulbs as well.
What, is it all that, or have you got new ones?
I've got the silver ones in it, so they'll get the rid of the fried egg look. Power tool time. There we go, happy days.
Got the rest of the spaces there as well.
The what?
Because this one's actually longer, so that's what a lot of the spaces will be. This bit's longer,
Oh, okay.
so we need the.
Where did you put them? Oh, okay, here they are. 2 spaces. You know about these ones?
Yeah. So obviously.
No, so it all makes sense in it after you're looking at it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, just the one. Wonder why they gave you 2 then?
And maybe, as I say, different variations. That's all. Actually, no, because that won't go in.
Well, you need to put 2 on.
That's fine. Yeah.
Or just
No. Because obviously, where it goes in, it bolts into the chassis. It
Yeah.
has to be spaced out from the engine a certain amount as well.
yeah, which is fine. I get that. Is that going to be tight enough though?
The spanner, the 19mm.
16 or 19 for it.
go back over that one after.
Jack the engine back up.
Oh no, dude, sit in the engine mount.
Hitting the frame.
Yeah.
So we need to pull the engine.
Yeah, still hitting a little bit, just the corner edge here, innit?
That's annoying. What I'm thinking we might have to do is take the rest of the engine mount out at the top.
Mm.
We might have to bring the engine forward
Yeah.
a little bit till it gets past this bit here,
Yeah.
and then
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean, innit? That's not clearing that bit there.
take that bolt out of there at the top.
So I'll completely take the engine mount out. We'll take the bolt out.
Yeah, all the way. So one of us might have to
Wiggle around.
lie underneath and move.
Alright, cool. So what we'll do then, dude, the battery's dying this, I'll change over to the new battery, then we'll get going. So what we managed to do is, obviously took the engine mount bracket off, we gave it a bit of a wiggle, and that's allowed us to line up the new bolts in the engine mount. There we go, so happy days, that's going in now.
What I did was I angled this side up more,
Yeah.
twisted it,
I did see.
and then it went past, and then I jacked the engine up, and it just.
Okay. I was going to say, maybe we have to do the same thing, you know, you show me on the brake pads.
Yeah.
Do the exact same thing sort of there. Angle it in one way and then do it in another way.
Everything clears, the belts and the pulleys.
Yeah. There's the lovely rust hole. That's going to be fixed. Yeah, happy days.
New Civic.
Did you ever see the retro mod that Civic made themselves?
No.
Oh mate, they got an obviously EJ9 Civic and then they redid it, reimagined it. It's awesome, man. They got these awesome LED headlights. Went for this silver paint. Like it looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I'll show you the pictures when we're eating it.
I like when companies go back to their old cars and
To be fair, there's no reason why they can't make it again. They'll probably have to be a bit fatter due to crash regulation, but the principle's the same. Like, I wouldn't even mind.
Well, I mean, if you can get a C1 or an IGO through crash regulations, I don't see why you couldn't get this one through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, you probably just have longer, shorter horns. Obviously, they have to make the metal thicker.
Yeah.
And there's nothing really obscene. They had ABS anyway, airbags.
Exactly. Ah, there we go.
To be fair, it would sell like hotcakes, wouldn't it?
I reckon it would, because there'd be a lot of people that want a modern day version of what they probably already have, you know, a daily version. The new
Yeah, there's no reason why they got all the engine, gave you a little choo-choo turbo. The problem is, like, if they put the Type R engine in the new K28 in, it'll murder the original, well, the new one. So it's like, boy, gotta go.
But they could go for, I mean, how many new 1 litre turbos and things like that? They're all going 3-cylinder. They could do that. And it would just
be awesome. Well, that's it. They do 3-cylinder engines anyway. The K cars they got in Japan. So like,
no reason they
it's
can't.
perfect. Actually, it'd be nice yourself to have like actually have a VTEC. I think like every single manufacturer should get a free pass on certain cars. Like, you know what, you'll have to go like bonkers and with all the emissions and all that stuff. But then the rest of your fleet has to sort of confined.
I suppose that's what makes them expensive, though. Because they won't be able to mass produce them.
Yeah.
Because then it's not really a free pass, it's just having a version of a car that doesn't apply to the rule.
Yeah.
It's a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, like I said to you, innit, if Toyota can make the Yaris GR 300 brake horsepower, 3-pot cylinder engine, it's madness.
But I love it.
Not even that, dude. That's like a whole new shell. The only thing it shares is I think it's the doors and the boot lid. Everything else is brand new.
Drop the jack.
Yeah, that ain't moving. That don't even move anymore. It's like right. Nope, that's not going anywhere. Happy days. I think we're gonna call it time at the moment. So what I'm gonna go and do is grab the silver bulb, put that in. So that's my mechanics theory. We're done for today, innit? If you look in the ashtray in the center console, there'll be some bits there, innit? So I bought the silver bulbs to get rid of them. Yeah. So get this bulb. I'll put that down there. Now go up there, twist away, take that out. Twist away. Put you in. That's in now, silver bulb. Let's have a quick look. Yep, there we go. Now fried egg look. The orange versus silver bulbs. There, see they indicate orange when they're on. That's a nice little way of cleaning up the front end. See, that's the original. Well, that's the ones that we just done. That's the one at the moment. So you got the fried egg look. And new bolts. Because they have gone walkies. Shouldn't use a lot tight on them, but hey ho, live and learn. We'll get them in, get it done. Go and find some bolts now. Right guys, so we're gonna do that bulb over here now. Just take some of these rivets. Shit, one set let loose. This one does not want to come out. I feel like I'm gonna take the wing with me. We'll just take this.
I'll leave you with the hard job, Sally.
Yeah, obviously. Train mechanic here, level master. One done. Take this arch lining off. So there's one down there, that's fine. Check one if it doesn't. Oh yeah. Got the wonderful Philippe. There's a not ideal, but hey ho. Cool. Once again, take your hand there, turn, and there we go. Leave that there, grab the other bulb. There you go. Where did I put the other bulb? Cool. Not ideal. There we go. I know that wasn't ideal, shouldn't be touching a bulb, but trying to do the camera and the same thing at the same time. Got to put my new gloves on. There we go. Flashing orange. To be fair, they look better. What was the performance? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, that's starting to crack away on the filaments and the coating that side. So yeah. Okay, next thing to do is probably the oil slump. That's been leaking. We'll get that done. Into the Civic at the bottom end. It's basically the oil slump was leaking before, so what I've done is bought a Mishimoto one. Bought an oil drain tank, so pop that up. Get the oil drain in there. I've got Castrol Edge. Put more of the expensive stuff in. This was Costco, like 18 quid for 4 litres, so happy days. When I rolled in, I bought 3 or 4 tubs. That'll last me a decade, like next decade now, in a Honda. Bear in mind if it doesn't leak anymore. So I'm just hoping I've ordered the right size. This one, because it's a M14.1. So it's black, got the washer mat. Obviously this one's a magnetic one, so We'll see how healthy the engine is after the next oil change after about 8 to 10,000 miles. See where we get at. If I just jump underneath the car then. Oh. And the oil slump. Oh, there you are, my friend. If I put that there, put the oil slump there. Oh. That's 2 ratchets. Sounds definitely tight. Yeah. Make sure this oil gets into that fan. So obviously I did let the car run for a while. There we go. Oh no, why is it overflowing? It's not going in fast enough.
Shit.
Your mom's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not going in quick enough.
Is the valve open?
Yeah.
Go all over you, dude. Pick it up.
Okay. Oh.
There might be another valve on there that you might need to open.
I had a look. There's only one little hole. And I opened that up. I'm like, there's no news now towards the end. That is working. Oh, happy days. Oh, no, it's windy stuff. The wind's going in my face. Stop blowing the wind, damn it. Give me a break. All the elements today. I'm gonna be well annoyed. Like I go and put the drain plug in and it doesn't fit. Yeah. All right, let's go and have a look. You know, it's magnetic.
Can't even get it in the hole.
Yeah, perfect.
See? And then wipe it after.
Yeah. One thing we know, my oil pan's not going to rust.
Yeah.
I just realised that's going to take an eternity to take out. Yeah. But no oil's coming out of that now. Give the level, just to see the amount of threads. Fun times. Alright, let's get it topped up with oil. Caster Edge's finest.
I'm going to put the wheels on while
Alright, cool. Get it in.
God, the wheels are so close to the calipers.
That's what I said to you before, isn't it? Like, it's ridiculous how close they are. Castro Edge, we do put it okay there. Grab the oil. It's about, was it? So I think it's 3.3 in it, in this. Yeah.
Where did you put the lock in?
Might be on my driver's seat. Oh, bang on.
How much was that?
Let's have a quick look. So we just under a litre left.
Yeah, well the filter should already be full of oil because obviously we
Yeah.
haven't changed it or undone it, so.
Yeah, just a little bit more. Yeah, oh, turn the front.
You can probably sell there's some pads. I know, like obviously the second hand, but they are pretty fresh.
Yeah, just someone else going to want them, innit?
I guess it's 20 quid.
Yeah, I'll chuck them on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, pads and disc pads. Yeah,
They've not been on there for long.
I was going to say, because someone would have them because of the bigger discs.
Yeah.
Mine, obviously, with the facelift car, you got bigger discs. You got
I just put them up on the pages. You can just get someone to take them off your hands for 20 quid.
yeah, just get rid of them and just get some money back. Guys, you join us back in a Civic, and as you can hear, with the engine mounts, there's a lot of rattling going on. Not ideal. Sorry, that's just a handbrake light on. It is vibrating the car, but we did notice before when we were checking on the car, just around there where the front wings are, and bolts are missing on both sides. But obviously, because they're brand new mounts, it will be a lot stiffer. Obviously, the more the miles I do. But if it does come sort of unbearable driving the car, I'll just buy some new OEM ones so we can get back the livability. Obviously, it's not ideal having feel like the whole car shaking with the vibration. But yeah, the bushes will need replacing. Might just seeing it go back to the aftermarket OEM one, so go back to the rubber ones instead of the solid metal brackets with the rubber inserts. But it's the early days. Obviously, plus it doesn't help with the cold weather at the moment. The car is naturally going to idle higher, so the car is going to naturally just vibrate a bit more as well. Oh Jesus, literally just holding that steering wheel, I can feel the vibrations in my hands. Just drive and maybe put the GoPro on my head when I'm driving home on the motorway, just to sort of talk about how it feels, whether it's worth doing given the quite low price of getting the mounts. I think both sides for the mounts shipped was around £33, so not a massive amount of money, but at the end of the day, this still is a normal day-to-day town city car. Yes, it will go on the motorway and stuff and may hit the track, but it's mainly a also lean, slow car for more the looks and have just been a relaxing drive and a bit of fun. It's not designed to be a track car, which my own JCW is a bit more like, but that's got the bigger brakes, got the bucket seats and stuff like that. So this is just more of an interim bit of fun, trying to learn stuff. I don't want to ruin the car, and overtly all this stuff that change that I have made to the car, you can reverse them back if need be. So hence why there's no chopping into bodywork, the ridiculous like that. But yeah, turn the video back on once we've done a test drive and see how it feels. So Callum, if you grab the camera and point it towards me. So this is the horrendous noise. Nothing to do with the engine mounts, yes and no. Because the engine mounts are just way harder now. I'm just trying to shut off the car. There we go. Because the engine mounts are way harder now. Obviously you get vibration in the camber with any type of engine mount. But our problem is when we were inspecting the car as well, we didn't notice at the time when we bought the car. We opened the door, both wings are missing bolts at the top. So that's causing them to vibrate quite violently. Hence you heard the noise, I don't have to justify it now. And then obviously when we saw our downshift there to third, the rattle becomes basically looks ridiculous. But obviously we'll fix that tomorrow as well. Find a couple of bolts from Half Frauds or somewhere. Yeah. And worst case scenario, if it is to do that with the bolts, you can always buy like a rubber washer to put behind there. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Callum's actually done the thing.
You're going to have to hire someone to...
Yeah, Callum basically, you're going to have to hire Callum.
There we go. So
it's like if you know, like Callum's holding the wing.
I could try and show them.
Yeah, holding the wing.
There we go. But the minute you hit VTEC, I fall back in the seat and I can't hold it anymore.
Yeah, if I take it above 30, Callum's like dying. Which is like I said, but the benefits obviously with the engine mounts, the clutch engagement. Trying to shut up the car. The clutch engagement is way better. The throttle response is way better as well. So it just generally makes it a better car. So which is better. Obviously, the negative at the moment is the obscene amount of vibration through the car when it first starts up, which is fine. Normally going to get in the cold starts anyway with engine mounts. So like if I put my foot in the clutch now, there's nothing. You can sort of see we're cruising now with the clutch in, or we're coasting. But car is way better. Get clutch engagement, the feel from the engine, just to pick up when you're sort of driving as well. A bit like doing the gearbox with the short shifter. I'm just thinking because I put Castrol Edge in it. There's so much power in that engine. It's literally trying to escape with the engine mounts.
It's getting
keeping it in place. It's that liquid gold. I was like, thank God when I went to Costco as well and I bought like 3 tubs of it. About 3 or 4. Yeah, I bought 3 because they were at 18 quid each. So I went out with a happy chappy to be fair. I was like, perfect timing. They're on offer. Get the 3 bottles. I'll probably go back on the weekend get in as well. Grab 2 more bottles. So I've got some more.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go try find 210 on that. So I can't even have you drive home like that.
That's ridiculous.
That would drive me insane, and that comes from someone who owns a Rally car anyway.
It's not better when you're high revs when the engine's not really that high. It's one like that there. So it is what it is. There's always negatives and positives to any kind of engine. You start sniffing the car up. But it's bearable at the moment within the reason. But not ideal. A weird one. When we were doing the brake discs, so their new ones are on. The baking coating still needs to come off. Found out one of the driver's side caliper was leaking. So what we're going to do, just purely as this principal thing, just replace both. Don't rent that much money, and then when you get the old caliper back, you get a rebate of £20 each side. So yeah, it's the easiest thing to do. So we're just going to take off the brake caliper again, like we've done it before. So we just need to take the caliper off now. Nice and slow. Bolts are out. Take this bad boy off.
Actually, you'll need to, before you take it off fully,
Yeah.
put them in like a couple of threads, the bolts.
Okay. So turn light, put them back in.
You need to undo the banjo on the back.
Okay, put these back in. For a second. There we go. I said what we're doing, Andy.
So you need to clamp it off.
Where from?
About here somewhere.
Okay, so this is just going to clamp off the brakes. And it feels like you're going to kill it. That enough? Or a bit more? So.
Double check that was on. And then we need to use a 14 to crack the banjo off the back of the caliper for the pipe.
What, this one here?
Yeah. Yeah, this one.
Cool, 14.
There will be a couple of washers on there as well. So.
Okay. Might be some in the new boxes.
So we take that off. It will leak obviously the fluid from the other side of the clamp.
Oh yeah, because obviously yeah, there's still some left in there. Cool.
Keep an eye on the washers just in case you don't get fresh ones. And then you can
There we go. A little bit of bleed. Okay. Cool. That's that bolt off. We'll leave that there. Okay, now what? Just take the caliper off then.
those two bolts completely out. It's just so that obviously when you undo the banjo,
And I've just realised we didn't even put the gloves on today.
Yeah, I would, especially with your sensitive hands.
Yeah. Cool. It's kind of the best thing ever, and using the wheel as a seat.
I know, yeah.
Are we going to know which one's left and right?
We're just going to compare them, but I just hazard a guess that R is right and nothing is left. I just hazard a guess, but
Fair enough.
more would be compare it, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the right one.
Cool. Trying to get these gloves on at the same time. What are we doing now?
So just gotta take this off.
Okay, all the bolts are off. Happy days.
That's one. Straight back in the bag.
Okay. Did you give it? What else did they give in the kit?
That is for the sliders. That's those.
There's only one.
There is only one, but we don't need it anyway.
Okay.
So just stick that in there.
It's a bit random. They only gave one. Cool. That will go back and get a bit of a rebate for that.
Surcharge.
Goodbye, my old friend.
In the bin.
In the bin. Mike Carmod in the bin.
I was actually.
That got annoying after a while though.
It did. It got a bit much.
Like, do we get it? We got the principle.
But I was just like, I still kind of think it's funny, even though it's annoying.
Okay, happy days. Washers in there. Put this back in here. Oh, I turned around for 2 seconds and he done nothing.
It's only 3 bolts.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll do that other one all by myself. You said you want to bleed the system first, then?
So I'll show you how to do the one way. The way you can do it on your own. We just love quick and easy jobs.
Mm.
Quick and easy jobs are fuck great.
Cool. I'll pinch that.
So, take the bleed nipple off.
Okay.
What size is that? Maybe probably a 10, maybe a 12? 10. Maybe 11.
Okay, so the caliper is back on. I'm just going to bleed the system. Obviously it's not fully tightened yet until we bleed it. We'll tighten them up later on. But all looks good so far.
So, the way to do it on your own is you get a piece of pipe that fits over the bleed nipple like that.
Okay.
Let's see what size this is first. It's going to be an 11.
Okay. This will be an awkward size.
Most of them are 11s, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
So, get that on. Nice tight fit over the top if you can.
Okay.
If it wants to go on. And then all you need is
Okay.
the container full of brake fluid.
Quality seal.
Poke a little hole in it as well. Just need to get that in.
Oh, there you go.
Shove that in.
Okay.
Crack this off.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to come out all the way, it just needs to be enough to be open. Now if you watch that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pump the pedal only about halfway down slowly.
Okay.
And you just tell me when air bubbles stop coming out of there, because obviously you'll get a full flow of stream.
Okay. Nothing. Oh, okay, starting to come through now. Okay, little air bubbles. Just there. I don't know if you can see them on camera. Oh, it's starting to pour down, but not like massive amount. Alright. Okay, if I take that spot now. Cool, if I get in there. Yeah, come on now, properly. I can say a little bit, but not massive amount. Okay. Shut the valve. Okay. From my understanding, why would you put old fluid into a new box? Oh, okay. Oh, I've locked it off now. Okay. Obviously, you wouldn't do it this way if it was.
Because it's got new fluid in it anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be mega tight that time. Oh, it wasn't locked off. Have you opened it again?
No, don't just tighten it. You should tighten it up.
I need to do it again then because it's been open. I need to hold it down
Okay.
while you lock it off, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Take that down. Take two. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, that hasn't helped. Cool, locked it now. Cool.
Because it's new fluid,
Yeah.
it's all new fluid anyway.
Yeah.
What I would do, because what happens is when you pump the pedal,
Yeah.
it obviously forces fluid out, but when you bring the pedal back, it sucks back up.
Okay. Cool.
obviously, if you were to do it and you didn't want to, you know, mix your fluids, you just pour the fluid into a bottle or something and do it the same way.
Okay, so I want to like pour it all out in it.
Pour out.
All of it out. Just put new stuff in. Or just leave it.
So you wanted to do an actual brake fluid change as well?
Yeah, might as well do it.
But it is fresh fluid.
Okay.
You can see in there.
Yeah, it's clear. Okay, it's fine. Alright, we'll leave it this standpoint, innit? This thing we just do it another day to it. Not a massive thing. Cool. We'll just tighten this up.
Doesn't have to be mega tight, so it will snap up.
Okay, that's tight enough then. Cool, where's the cap?
So down the right hand side.
Okay, cool. Little cappity cap, you go back
get
on.
a bit of brake fluid as well. Spray. If there's any brake fluid on anything, spray it so that it comes off.
Okay.
And then I'll hold the pedal down and you just watch and make sure there's no leaks.
Cool. Falling around everything. So yeah, so what we've just done, because the brake fluid is clean anyway, at the moment you wouldn't really follow that procedure. Because we run new fluid in. Obviously, if you are gonna do that, make sure you fully bleed them. Just gonna put a brake cleaner on, make sure any brake fluids are on there.
On the banjo as well, you know, on the bolt in the back. 14.
Okay.
Up a bit.
Cool. So how do you know that it's leaking? Oh, okay. No, I can't see anything coming out now.
Pull that wheel back on.
Okay. I was going to say that colouring on the caliper is not that it's coming off in my hands.
The what?
Colouring off the caliper.
By the silver?
Yeah.
You get a bit of brake fluid on there.
Yeah.
They never spray silver for long.
Yeah, okay. Fine, fair enough. That side's done. We'll just leave this outside it. We'll just
I can set the jack out.
Oh, you have to take the jack on it.
Because we're irresponsible and didn't use a jack stand.
Right, fun times. I thought you put the jack stand on.
No. 2 seconds it takes. I trust my jack.
It's 2 ton jack when the car weighs 1 ton and it's double.
I trust it. I've had heavier than 2 ton on that jack.
Oh, okay. Just found it weird they gave you one bleed nipple of this thing and then gave 2 washers in the other one. Literally makes 0 sense.
They just kind of forgot about what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave 2 of these. I guess on the leaking side we might as well just change these over in it.
But they're just like dust covers and dirt covers for the sliders.
Yeah.
As I say, when we did the pads, I checked those covers anyway.
Okay, we'll keep them then. You can have them, we paid for this. You can have the old calipers back. They're
going to be so confused because they're going to get those calipers back and be like, why?
Well, one of them they're going to get back, like they've done their life. They're just going to clean that one out.
They probably will.
Alright, let's take this bad boy over then. Fair. The more and more I work on the car and stuff, I'm less daunted by things.
Well, yeah, it's experience.
Mm.
Sometimes it takes for you to like go through
The motions in it.
struggles of the things to like really understand them.
Well, that's fair. When we do like some of the stuff and it was being a bit difficult, maybe it's a better thing sometimes.
It is definitely like you work around problems. Like if everything went sail smoothing every time,
Yeah.
it's stuff.
Yeah.
Really stuff when it comes to like when something goes wrong.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a good thing we did change the pads and stuff because I would have known at some point then leaked all my fluid.
Yeah, I mean mechanics that like work in the UK for like these cheap backstreet garages, they're the ones that really know how to get around things.
Yeah.
Because they're used to having rusty cars with rusty bolts and things that don't quite go
Well, it's not in a brand new workshop and they're like £10,000 lifts in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure a lift costs more than £10,000, but yeah.
I don't know. You know like,
So not like a normal like in-car lift, like £2,000.
yeah.
Obviously, I know that at least got pneumatic ones in it, so like they just put it on there in it and then it just hoists it up. Probably the best ramps to have if you had like ideally could build a garage.
I don't think I was going to work on that fancy.
I think the workshop floor is always clean. Isn't it?
The sketchiest one I've ever worked on is a mobile lift.
The mobile?
Yeah, they're really sketchy.
What do you mean like a mobile that
So
actually
it's
sat in the back of the
it's
van?
like, you know, like a pallet jack.
Yeah.
So it's got a pallet jack handle.
Yeah.
You lift it and the lift goes up and it literally plugs into a 3-pin plug in the wall. And you can
Okay.
wheel it around the workshop.
Oh, no.
Like on a flat surface. And so if you wanted to, you could literally plug it into your extension lead and wheel it on your drive.
Yeah, let's say I'm not doing that, mate. Right, let's get this other side off.
It's sketchy.
I was going to say, if you hold the camera on this one, I'll... That one up. This out a little bit. So the 14 is the back one, and
Yeah, the 14's the banjo. The brake pipe. Just clamp it off first before you.
Oh, yeah.
No, you should have clamped it off first.
You clamp it off first?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because I've let it through, innit?
Yeah.
Stupidity in that statement. Push that down. Yeah, that enough. There's a bit more tight.
Let's get as tight as you can. That's it.
Do that. Do that back bolt. Couple washings. Kind of reminds you of the oil feed on your car, innit? So that's
Yeah.
clean that off later.
What, the banjo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Don't take them too much.
This is the leaky one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a leaky one. Then yeah, I think it was leaking too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the seals inside the piston. Or around the edge of the piston.
Goodbye, old friend. Hello, new friend.
Might as well put these coppers on
What on the?
as they've been supplied to this side.
What, to the banjo?
Yeah. I don't know, it's squashed and welded on, is it?
There we go. Get rid of them too. Goodbye. These are a lot thicker.
Yeah, they squashed, that's why.
No, but look.
Yes, because they're squashed.
Oh, okay. So they will flatten over time.
When you tighten them, they squash.
Oh, okay.
So obviously that one goes on the other side of the pipe.
Cool. So now it is. I can take that off. That would help. Boy. We got that around. Cool. Put this in first.
So you take the one washer off,
Yeah.
put that through the banjo, the pipe.
Oh, okay.
Put the bolt through with the one washer. Yeah.
Like that one?
That's it.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
And then it should have a locator on. See at the top of the top of the
pen.
banjo. Okay. Yeah, it slots into the
Okay.
caliper.
Cool.
See that one up?
Yeah.
Put the 2 bolts in the caliper to hold it still, so you can tighten that banjo up.
You filmed. Okay. There we go. I thought it was tightening. It wasn't doing anything.
Don't know what you can really see, but
Cool.
so yeah, if you put the 2 caliper bolts back in, just like finger tight, just a couple of threads, and then you can really tighten the banjo one up. Then
You don't bleed the system on this side?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whenever you disturb brake pipes, like whenever you've cracked off a seal and a bit, they've got to be redone.
Okay.
That's it, and then you can tighten up the banjo nice and tight.
That one in. Lift the caliper up.
That's it. If you felt it click in there.
No, it seems like it's still spinning.
Let's have a feel.
Okay, there we go. Real quick. Right, so then like nipple bleeder.
Now tighten up the banjo first with the 14.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, that would help. I loosened it?
Loosened it. You do that up pretty much as tight as you can.
Right.
That's it, that'll do. Take the clamp off. And then do the 2 12s up so the caliper's tight, and then you can just crack on with bleeding.
That's the big one. Let's get a 12 and so. Nope, loosened it.
Do you want to do the different way of bleeding this time?
Okay.
So that way was like, you can kind of do the way we just did on your own. This one, if you've got a second person, is always much easier. When you're bleeding, make sure that your reservoir's topped up towards the max so that you're not under, it won't drain out and suck air in. And if Ali, you jump in the car,
Oh, and check. Does that mean I have to redo it?
no, it's fine, we'll bleed it out. That'll do, that's fine. Yeah, that'll do. Don't want to snap it off in there. So we'll do a leak check anyway. So.
Alright?
Yeah, it's because obviously when you need to pump the pedal so that the piston comes out,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
then like puts it under.
Cool, that's
So
cool.
we'll get another old container from somewhere. Need a bottle of some sort. I think we got an old container here somewhere. We use this. So I'm going to use this as an old container. It's just got waste fluid in. Take the bleed nipple off.
Okay. Quite.
Don't want it to go all the way in. I just want it to.
Oh, cool.
So we just stick one end on for now. As far as it. Oh, well, we need to stick the spanner on first, actually. So what I want you to do, Ali, is when I say pump, just pump the pedal, not like jamming on it, just nice, slow pumps. And then when I say hold it down, you just simply need to hold it down to the floor. And we'll just do that sort of routinely a couple of times.
Pump it now.
Yeah, if you pump away. Alright, if you hold it down, I'm going to then, oh, it is a 10 mil. Where's it gone? There it is. I'm going to open the valve, and then that should shoot some fluid through.
So put all the way down.
Yeah, and you hold it there. I've shut the valve back off, and if you pump up again, nice and slow, yeah. If you hold it down again. Okay, we'll do it one more time. If you start pumping up. Hold it down. And I've stopped seeing bubbles come through, so you should have a nice firm pedal now. Yeah, so another way, make sure it's not in gear, start it up, and then feel the pedal, because obviously still feel firm, come soft. Alright, turn it off. So sometimes what happens is, because obviously your engine runs vacuum, it'll go soft again, because that'll use the vacuum up. So we'll go again. We might have to do the other side again as well, but we'll see. So if you pump it up. hold it down. Okay, pump it up. Does it feel better? Alright, hold it down. Alright. So see how that feels. Start it up, try it again. Start it up, try it, because obviously it'll be running vacuum again. Huh? Soft still. If it's still soft, turn it off. We'll have to do the other side again. So we'll start doing the other side again. We'll just make sure that that's topped up where it needs to be. So that's like two different methods of bleeding brakes. The reason the first way is good for when you're bleeding on your own is because it can't suck air in if it's already in fluid.
Oh yeah. Pressure.
Yeah.
Grab that to the center.
Well, I'm pretty confident this side's bled.
Okay.
So we can put this back together. I mean, I saw no air come through for ages. So we'll put this side back together and we'll get to work. We'll start cracking on the other side. We might even be able to do it without the wheeler, without taking the wheeler.
Alright, cool.
If you make them look too clean, they'll just put them back in another bag and sell them out to someone.
So this is the leaky one.
Might have to Sharpie on it, to like write down that it's leaking. Leave a little note in there.
Yeah.
So they know.
Yeah, I've got a pen in the car anyway. The system to double make sure. Come on, there we go. Yeah, cool. I'll put that in there then.
Keep the camera around there.
Yeah, cool.
Just set up my nipple. Family shirt.
What's a bleed nipple anyway? It's got context in it. Not being filth.
That's just the way it is.
To be fair, after that, and obviously my stand there singing it, we'll think about getting lunch. Food time.
Thought about food before you've even sort of like planned your day.
Yeah. What's breakfast, Lynn? Man, that's something I can't wait to we come back out of lockdown and go for brunch.
Yeah, going out for an actual meal, that would be nice.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay.
I'll jump into the car then.
So if you just jump in and start pumping.
Okay, I'll give you the fluid.
Pump up the jam, pump it up.
Cool. Turn it on and leave it off.
Nah, leave it off. I can hear you then.
Thank you. Go
Yep, pump away. Nice and slow. Yeah, it will do. Alright, hold it down. Alright, hold it down. Pump it up. It'll always go firm because the engine's not pulling the vacuum out. Alright, hold it down. Okay, pump it up again. Hold it down. Pump it up again. Keep doing a few more pumps. And hold it down. Yeah, hold it down. Pedal gone to the floor, yeah? Alright, hang on. Alright, start it up and see how it is. Good job. Funny, yeah? Feel alright? Huh?
I'll pump it now, it's gone hard.
It still feels like there's no air coming out.
Okay.
So
Makes it old car and I'm trying to feel like I'm in a new car.
don't know. There's no air coming out anymore. So
Can we do both sides now? You have to shut the cap.
nah, there won't make much difference. But we'll road test it and see how it is.
Alright.
Well, if you start it up again, yeah. Hold your foot on the brake. Does it creep down?
Oh, down. Not all the way down.
No, it doesn't keep creeping though. No, that's alright. That's how you have a leak. I think it'll be alright, as I say, because there's no air coming out. So. I'll put this side back together.
Yeah, I'll just put the car back together and get going. Go for the test drive. We'll see if we die. Add a little bit more fluid to the reservoir. I think they use it for the power steering as well, doesn't it?
No.
Is it just separate? Oh, okay.
So this power steering over here,
Oh, yes, I know.
and then
That's a bit dark though, the power steering one.
Yeah, the power steering fluid is dark.
Is it just dark in general?
Yeah, it's like dark.
Oh,
green.
dark anyway. Oh, okay. Wasn't sure. I looked at it and I was like, Jesus, that's a bit dark, isn't it?
No, power steering fluid is quite dark.
Oh, okay.
It's like more like an oil. The one that I would recommend doing is the clutch fluid,
I was about to say that probably.
because the clutch fluid is pretty dark.
Oh, okay, we'll do that in the next. And how much? I've
got the fluid.
How much? How much are you gonna need?
I've got like nearly 5 litres of fluid.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say let's just go back to A to Z and get some.
No, I've got some.
All right, cool. That's all done then, guys. Just gonna go for a road test. Make sure we don't die. Pray for us. Bring it in. I'll check one of the old calipers out on it on the string. No, I'm just gonna go for a road test. Make sure everything's all good. Smiley face is there in the corner. Them X5 in it. Smiley face. Oh, come back and love me. Frowny face. But yeah, we're gonna go back, put all this stuff away, clean up the bit of driveway, give back the old 2 calipers, and then order some lunch because I'm like that all the time. But yeah, guys, we'll catch you in a bit when we do the road test. Right, guys, so we're back. We haven't died from the brake test. So we're all good. Just gonna one final sort of mod that I always do. Not final mod. There's more mods to go. Why am I lying? No projects ever finished. So just gonna take the number plates off. Put my metal ones on. I've always done this with every single car that I've owned. Metal number plates because I think they look cool. So yeah, cleans up the thing. How? They look a lot more cleaner, a bit more clearer. Let's get them off. Do 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 do. Duh. Core bumper. It hasn't fallen off. And I put sticky pads on as well. See, look how they ruined it.
Yeah.
Like,
needs a good clean back here.
Yeah, get some alcohol rub or something. Or is it better just do brake cleaner? No?
Not brake cleaner.
No.
A bit potent.
Okay. Scrub these off. Cool. Stick it on some complete. You leave you in the wire wheel, man. Dearly beloved, we got here to amalgamate Callum with the wire wheel. I'll get these sticky pads on. Put that there. Put one here.
What do they use to get off on like sticky residue stuff? I've heard people say WD-40.
Yeah, WD-40 works. But I normally, I've actually got sticky stuff from remover.
Okay.
But that's at my home.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the time I've just used a polishing mop.
Okay.
Just like
But
hammer it with a polishing mop. It's coming.
Yeah.
It is coming.
Fair. Once this thing's washed, I think it look good with a good clean. Get it all clean. There's some nice, well, the flake's alright, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this has been resprayed. This one was.
Probably has.
That's so for a little while. It's a bug's life.
Oh, there's some motorway lights, mate. It's going to be peppered in the summer. Never mind that, all the road tar that I'll pick up. The amount of road tar on my Mini, it's uncanny. Joys of living next to the motorway. Clean this bumper a bit so far, it's going to drag to the left, not the right. Rejuvenate this plastic all underneath as well.
I think that'll be enough. I need some brake cleaner again to get rid of all the grease.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's kind of like, no, what is my brake cleaning made of? It sounds like alcohol or something. Like alcohol rub.
No idea. Probably loads of stuff that you probably shouldn't
Breathe in.
Yeah.
Small bit of asbestos.
Oh.
What's it got ethanol in it? Alright, let's get these plates on.
No, it doesn't say petroleum.
It's got petrol in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say much more than that, to be honest.
Feeling quite useless again with the gloves on. There we go. So if you then do it's hard to tell.
You have to line it up with this because
Lining up that lip.
that's definitely not straight there.
There?
No, left side up.
There?
Left side up.
Oh, left side up, sorry. Going stupid. There?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
You're not going anywhere.
No, not.
Yeah, it'd be a bit awkward and pay that money and oh, no number plates. That's the thing. Sticky pad. On that side. Right, that's that done. Time to do the rears. No sticky pads. Right, Joe. Right, let's not put the screws and I'll go home with his screw in my tyre.
Take your screws with you.
Yeah.
In your tyre. Well, how's the back ones on? Is that screwed in as well, or
Nah, just got stuck in.
just stuck? Oh yeah, this is the one that flops around, isn't it? Yeah, so every time you open and close the boot, it bounces around a bit. Oh. I was pulling it and the boot opened. I was pulling it and the boot opened.
No, I left it open this time. I was passing around. Open it, close it. Just pull.
Yeah, easier said than done when the boot's open.
Shut it then.
There we go.
I don't know why there's a massive gap. kind of ridiculous. This time we'll die by hitting the.
We'll just take full impact. The car will be okay because we'll have cushioned the blow.
Yeah. Not too much. I realise this is useless.
I mean, whatever you use, you're in risk of scratching the paint.
Yeah. Oh!
Like that. Exactly like that.
Yeah, Callum, be careful when he scratches it himself.
To hold it and then you guide me. Stand back and guide me.
No, I'm terrible at that stuff. Yeah, just plunk it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just realised I've stuck it down and look how close we are to the.
Oh yeah. It's fine. Just drill a hole.
Well, it's fine anyway, there's no space there. Just get it in and get it off. Yeah. There's plenty of space.
You hardly go to this.
Yeah. Got to open it with a spoon. It's a spoon Civic, isn't it? But yeah, that sort of does it on plates. Looks like a lot cleaner, innit? Oh, happy days. Alright guys, that's enough for the mods for today. We sorted out the brake calipers after they were leaking. Everything else is all good. Just going to clean up the mess. But other than that, Callum's shaking my car. Yes, I'm aware. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. But yeah, it's meant to be done all in the summer when we hit the summer months. Well, that sort of covers everything today. So the brake calipers, I like putting number plates on my car, so that's done and dusted now. How about you? As always guys, it's always an adventure. Catch you later. Bye.